Hi, Simon. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Hi, Kerry. Thank you for having me.
I was so excited when you said yes. I couldn't believe it. The sauce king of Germany said yes to me.
No problem. It's a pleasure for me to have me.
Yeah, well, I've been, I mean, obviously, I've been seeing your product around for a good while now.
Yeah,
And, finally, I was able to get my hands on some, and it tastes amazing.
thank you.
There's so many ranges of sauces out there, but the hot sauce.
Yeah,
And I know you do your Bajan style,
yeah.
but this is just, I really get a lot of flavor out of it. And, I really want to say, again, great, great, great product.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to start by actually asking you, what was your inspiration to decide to do these hot sauces?
Yeah, one of the biggest inspiration was that I grow a lot of peppers in my garden. And I brought the seeds years ago from the Caribbean. And one year I had so a big harvest. I got so much once and I didn't know what to do with it. So I got some Jamaican and Bajan cooking books at home and I was searching for a hot sauce recipe. And even through travels to Barbados, I got other recipes, and my recipe is a combination of all that kind of sauce with some special spices and stuff, and that was my inspiration to bring the people some the heat from the Caribbean in the cold Germany
With still some flavor, because I
with
think
some
I,
flavor.
I know you have some experience with all these different sauces that
Yeah,
I've seen on your site as well. So I think, having that background and doing your own thing, how did you really decide on the level of heat though for this sauce?
yeah. It's not always the same level of heat. Sometimes when I have my own hot peppers from the garden, they are very hot. Uh, but they got more taste like when I have to buy some in the winter. I buy it from an African store here, and they come from Ghana, and they are a little bit hotter, but the taste is missing. So that's one of the things I have to look for a constant heat. And one important part is the people here in Germany don't like it so hot. That's why I chase it sometimes with sweet peppers. And then when
Yeah.
you put some sweet peppers inside, then you get this little kind of sweet taste in it, and it reduces the heat a little bit.
Yeah, I think, and again, because you've developed that palate
Yeah,
already for like the flavor that you want, the
yeah,
heat that you want,
yeah,
and you know the market that you're selling to.
yeah,
It's such a great thing to be able to know how to balance that out.
yeah,
But would you say, all the Caribbean has been like a big influence
yeah.
on, on the sauces that you're using or
Yeah,
making?
definitely. Definitely. When you go to the Caribbean, you see on every desk, in every restaurant, you see the hot sauce. That's why, yes. And that was the first time I saw it and I tasted. I mean, in Germany, everybody knows only Tabasco, and Tabasco got no skills and nothing. That's why, yeah, it's definitely a Caribbean influenced product, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I've made my own pepper sauce for years as well, and
Yeah,
also just using different seasonings. A great thing with us to help counteract the heat as well is using the pimento,
yeah,
which unfortunately we've tried so much to bring across here, and it's been a bit of a challenge to
yeah,
grow it over
yeah,
here. But that's got such a unique, nice flavor.
yeah,
But again with hot sauce, I think people always think heat, and they
yeah,
don't sometimes understand, it could still be really flavorful when you combine it
definitely.
with the heat.
And the flavor comes definitely from the peppers I use. So I use Scotch bonnet peppers. They normally grow in Jamaica, and there comes the original seed from it for it. So they got this special taste, not just the heat. They bring the taste into the thing, and that's the main problem I got right now. When you grow them in Germany, the sun is missing definitely, and that's why
Yeah.
they get hot and everything. But the flavor is definitely reduced, like the ones I bring when I travel or when friends bring me some kilos from the Caribbean. That was in the last years the main problem because nobody was traveling because of COVID. But all my friends, when they fly, they bring me sometimes they bring me 1 or 2 kilo fresh peppers
But I think
because
it's just
that's the
great that
best
you
taste.
actually grow your own stuff because
Yeah,
I'm a huge advocate for growing your own stuff.
yeah,
So it's not just the love that you put into it, but also the fact that you really use your own things to
yes.
bring it together. But I mean, making this sauce, has it been a challenge for you, like, selling it in the European market, or how have you found it so far?
yeah, it's more a big hobby for me. So it's not really that I want to make big money out of it. Definitely not. It's more a big hobby thing. I was thinking about do it bigger, but when I would do it bigger, the main problem is I can't grow my own peppers. I have to go to a company who produce it for me and all the stuff. And on this point, I was saying to myself, it's better to do it a little bit smaller, do it with the love I can give to this product and with my own chilies, and I have to look how it get cooked and everything. That's why it
Yeah,
stays a little bit smaller and not that big, so that the quality is all the time the same.
yeah, exactly. Quality. And the fact that you actually just have that personal touch with it, I think that
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
that says a lot. And it doesn't have to be a mass-produced product because
definitely.
you've got so many opportunities to sell your things to so many people
Yeah,
as well through your Instagram page. So if anyone wants to order anything, they can just check out your Instagram page.
just write me and we get this thing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And
And
what
the
do you think?
other big problem is the people in Germany don't like to eat hot very much. That's the
Yeah.
next point. Like I told you before, I mean in Germany everybody knows Tabasco sauce, but it's a hot sauce who got no really flavor. It's just to heat up your meal a little bit. And my hot pepper sauce is just a sauce to put on your table when you have some chicken, when you have just to dip it. You can use it for all. It's perfect sauce.
I think this is why I think as a community, we can all work together by introducing people
Yeah,
to, the Caribbean food and the many, many sauces actually that are out there that
yeah,
goes really well with the food. So I think, the more of us that actually get together and do these cooking things and because a lot of it, like how we call in Trinidad a line,
yeah.
it's just about really getting together, sharing good food and good company and of course great sauces. So, so what's next? What sauce is next on the
Well,
table?
yes, I definitely my main thing is definitely the hot sauce, but I try to do now a Jamaican style jerk seasoning. That's the next because this year the chili plants, the pepper plants look great. I got a lot of spring onions, escallions, and a big thyme field in my garden, so that's the next step I will do to try to do it. So I did some tests already, and it works. Definitely, I have to look for a little bit for the heat and everything, but that's the next step I will do. Not that big like the hot pepper sauce, but some friends who got a jerk grill and they need some seasoning, they can write me also. When the product is finished, then you get your glass, rub your chicken, and have a good jerk style.
Well, I think if it's anything like your hot sauce, you'll definitely be creating something great
Yeah,
because, again, it is about the flavor.
yeah,
Heat, yes. I mean, I love hot,
yeah,
but if it doesn't have that flavor, and I'm sure you've noticed also with different sauces from the Caribbean, different hot sauces,
yeah,
they tend to put a lot of chemicals in it,
yeah.
and sometimes it doesn't really give you that great flavor.
Mm.
So yeah, I think this is so good, but I mean, is there any advice you want to give anyone making their own kind of sauce?
Just try it. Buy some peppers, try it, and if you had questions, just write me. I can answer it to help you to make your own sauce. Everybody's welcome to write me. If someone got peppers in his garden left, it's easy to cook. It's easy to cook.
Well, I think they'll be writing you about growing peppers, making pepper sauce,
Yeah, growing
cooking
peppers is
pepper.
with this kind of weather the growing thing is that's difficult. This
Yeah.
year it looks okay, but some years it's too cold, for example, and then you have a bush with 2 or 3 peppers. It's not working because you need a lot for it. When you make 1 liter sauce, for example, you need 1 kilo peppers.
Wow, that's a
That's
lot.
much. Yeah, or 500. Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Depends on how hot you want to have, but you need a lot of peppers.
Well, it really does sound like, a labor of love. And, I can see already and hear the passion that you have for this, for this project. So, I'm gonna wish you all the best in this
Thank
because I
you.
know I'll be tasting it sometime soon as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I just want to thank you so much again for,
I
just
have to say
sharing.
thank you.
Yeah. It's been great having you, and I know I'm gonna be seeing you very soon.
I hope so.
Okay, ciao.
Ciao.